Hello, my name is Nate, and today we're going to try some soul food in the ATL. There's a lot of talk about cornbread cake. Well, what's cornbread? Out west, cornbread is fluffy, it's light. I've heard that in parts of the Rust Belt, cornbread is made in a skillet. It's dense, it is not sweet. We're gonna go figure out what cornbread cake is. Crossing into Georgia. Did you know that despite being called the peach state, Georgia actually imports peaches to meet demand? The Atlanta metropolitan area is the 7th largest in the United States, and its downtown skyline is gorgeous. Right in the middle of a residential neighborhood, you'll find this mural, which is the wall to Soul Box Soul Food. It looks like a restaurant you might find in the Caribbean or Central America. Let's go check it out. It might not look like much, but inside the restaurant, there's basically no seating. Most of their food is by delivery only. I walked in, I was greeted with warmth, welcoming. I told them I heard they had the best cornbread cake in the Southeast, and they lit up. They were excited. And so they gave me a couple of things here. This is a bag. Got cornbread and honey butter inside. Here's the cornbread cake. They made it very clear that this is no Jiffy cornbread. This is their own recipe. So a little cornbread cake there. And then they said, what have you eaten? Where are you from? I clearly don't sound like I'm from here. So I told them I'm from Utah. And she said, what have you eaten since you've been here? And I gave them a list of things. And they gave me this little dish of cornbread, if you can see that, with collard greens and pinto beans in there, and said, hey, look, you want to have a real experience? You have this cornbread with these sides. That's the real deal. So I'm going to try both of those. All right, sun's getting low, so a little bit of sun in my face, but I'll see if I can manage this. Here's the cornbread with sides. Get a little bit of that on there. Cornbread's good, but the beans and the collard greens give it a very savory. I've never been a collard greens guy, but it's very savory. And collard greens are wet, so the dry cornbread takes on some of the moisture. All right, so this piece of cornbread cake is $2. Comes with this little honey butter. So I'm gonna spread that on there, just like that. Okay. All right, here we go. Our last food from Georgia. That honey butter is very sweet. I'll be honest. Cornbread tastes like cornbread to me. Cornbread cake, I don't taste a lot of difference. This one's very buttery. It's very good. Where to next? Stay tuned for more food adventures.